With every new season that rolls around, we get a ton of shows, new adaptations, new original anime productions, and returning sequels. In a sea of content like that, it can be hard to truly stand apart from the crowd, but there are a few titles that do just that every season. If you paid any attention to the conversation this season, then The Elusive Samurai is probably already on your radar. If not, allow us to introduce you. What's up, anime fans and manga readers? We're back at it in today's video to answer some burning questions you might have about one of the hottest new shows airing right now. The Elusive Samurai is a Japanese historical anime and manga series originally written and illustrated by Yusei Matsui, the same author behind the wildly underrated series Assassination Classroom. The manga has been serialized in Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump since 2021, and it's been collected in 16 volumes as of July 2024. The story is a simple and straightforward one, but I find it unique that it is based loosely upon the life of a real person in Japanese history. Although the author never aims to be 100% factually accurate in his presentation, it does add a little bit of intrigue to know that what you're watching is, on some level, based on real events. Set between the late Kamakura and early Muromachi periods during the Kenmu Restoration, The Elusive Samurai follows the tale of Hojo Tokiyuki, an 8-year-old boy on the run after his family is betrayed and overthrown by the traitorous samurai Ashikaga Takauji. With his only allies being Yorishige, a priest of questionable repute, and his followers, the young lord seeks revenge and aims to regain his lost glory. This proves to be no small task, however, as Hojo's only weapon in this difficult journey is his superhuman ability to flee and hide. This is a pretty unique premise for a shonen anime when you think about it. Most other protagonists are famous for their willingness to throw hands when shit hits the fan. It's not every day you get to see an anime protagonist who's built his entire brand on running away. And I know, I can already hear some of you whining in the background. But Manga Mundo, how the heck am I supposed to enjoy an anime with no action? Well, that's where you'd be wrong. You see, just because he's not actively kicking butts doesn't mean there's no action. I mean, guys, come on, this is feudal Japan we're talking about here. Our protagonist is from a betrayed clan and has mercenaries on the hunt for him. Hojo Tokiyuki was set to be the heir of the Hojo family, and after his family is betrayed by Ashikaga, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to have him running around, but run he does. He eventually finds his way to Yorishige, the shady priest I mentioned, who claims to see the future and predicts that our protagonist would become this great hero by the time he turns 10. Tokiyuki begins to study the martial and academic arts under him as he takes on a false identity. Mangaka Yusei Matsui finds a way to make a non-confrontational premise like this one remain thoroughly engaging and exciting, and while this was evident in the manga, Hojo's slippery smooth escapades and evasion have never looked as good as they do in the recent adaptation by the anime studio Cloverworks. He glides across the screen in brilliant fashion, ducking and dodging his way out of attacks from rival clan samurai out for his head. It's clear that Cloverworks poured their heart and soul into this adaptation, which should come as no surprise to anyone considering their track record with animes like Spy X Family, The Promised Neverland, Season 1 at least, and more recently, Boki the Rock under their belts. The action set pieces are spectacular, and even though this is based on Japanese history, it takes many creative liberties to how the battles are expressed on the page and on the screen. I think it would be best described as historical fantasy, because we've got characters that can see the future and toss things around with superhuman strength and evade a dozen sword strokes within a hair breadth of making contact. The colors in this anime are phenomenal, and that is not an exaggeration. Think about it. How often do you hear people compliment the colors in an anime? Exactly, but it has to be said. I mean, look at this. It makes you wonder why more anime aren't colored this vividly. Couple this with the fluid animation and you have on your screen a visual feast. I must admit, despite being a huge fan of the author's previous work, Assassination Classroom, I knew next to nothing about this project, and I assume it's that way for most other people as well. The two shows are nothing alike in terms of setting and premise, which is a testament to Yusei Matsui's versatility, but a familiar thread runs through both works. The characters are handled with a care and love that is among the best in the genre, full stop. He made me care about 20 students trying to kill their teacher, so it was no surprise to me that he's been able to do it again with a smaller cast of characters and a tighter script. The characters are fun, the action is great, the music is incredible, and there are only a few episodes out at the time this video goes up. If you find yourself in an anime rut this season, what better show is there to check out than The Elusive Samurai? Anyway, that's all we have for today, folks. Do you agree with our pick? Maybe there's some other cool facts about The Elusive Samurai that I left out. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to get regular updates on new videos. I make awesome anime and manga content like this every week, so be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.